Carly is a 2-year-old warrior bravely battling stage 4 retinoblastoma. I want to give a live update on Carlene. Let everybody see that she is doing better. But there's still a lot of concerns actually. She keeps spiking fevers every night, every single night. Actually, it's every day, pretty much around the clock. She's having to get some medication for fever control. They're really concerned because theoretically, with the amount of antibiotics that she's on, she should not be spiking fevers the way that she is repeatedly. And they can't figure out exactly what's going on. So the Metaport site, the previous Metaport site, is reinfected and opened up after I healed it. The leukapheresis catheter site, which is right under the Metaport site, it's already closed up and healed pretty much, but it's the old site has opened up and there's infection there. That's really the source of the staph infection. She has a lot of mucus in her sinuses and upper airway, and they're trying to figure out what that's from. If that's, you okay? If that's just the pneumonia or what that is, and if that's the source of infection or not. Then the other real complicated thing is she's still testing positive for COVID. She tested positive for COVID the first time July 3rd. And theoretically, COVID should have been out of her system and gone. But every time they test her, she's still testing positive for COVID. So I was told today that, with cancer and chemotherapy and all the stuff she has going on, they really don't know a lot about COVID and how COVID affects that. And they don't know if that's the source of the infection either. So I'm going to end this by saying we've been doing echocardiograms on her heart to make sure that the infection isn't in her heart valves from the leukapheresis catheter and the other port site because it gets tunneled through her heart. We've been doing x-rays of her chest, of the pneumonia, the this, that. Today we're going to do a CAT scan of her sinuses and all of her other organs to see if there's any other infection. That's where we're at. When we received the results of the CT scan, we learned that there's more infection than was previously thought. Stay tuned for the next updates. Thank you so much for your continued support.